Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the skies, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog.
What's going on, guys? It's Scott from Underdog Gaming UK. We've got some Battlefield 4 gameplay in background. There's a reason why I've got this in background as well, as you should know or guess with title. All this stuff about Black Ops 3 with old gen, saying that it's old, it's disgusting, it's crap, it shouldn't have been made onto thing. And we all know before I start off, right, it was made for next gen. That's perfectly fine and everyone understands that, right? But what I've watched a few videos and I find it so fucking stupid and so retarded, and I don't mean offence to anyone, but it fucking is. You've got loads of people walking round, right, looking at the guns because they've got no details on the guns. We aren't gonna get no camos. It's fucking shit. Move to next gen and all this what, right? I am moving to next gen after Christmas, and I don't play Black Ops 3, but I'm just talking for community as in 360 users and PS3 users compared to your PS4s and your Xbox Ones. Right, and the reason why Battlefield's in the background, right, is because this is on 360. Now, everyone knows Battlefield on 360 is a massive drop in production, as in for finishing touches like graphics and things like that, compared to next gen. Other than that, the only difference you saw was next gen had an extra amount of players online. Now, did we all stop playing Battlefield 4 because it was on old gen console? No, we're all still playing it. I'm playing it now, as you can see. There's full lobbies every single match you go on. You go on server browsers, there's loads and loads of servers, guys. Everyone's having fun, everyone's still enjoying it. I think what we've done is, and some of my subs will agree with this, and I hope some people get where I'm coming from with it, we have now got a generation of people that play games, right, purely and simply for the graphical preferences. If you look at how it is now, the only difference you're missing, right, on Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, compared to what you're getting on your next gen, right? There's a few things missing, right? Campaign, right? Most of you don't play campaign anyway. You're still getting zombies. So the main thing you're not getting is little fine touches. Like, alright, there's no ground war. There were no ground war on Advanced Warfare, and I'll get onto that in a minute as well, because that's an important little part to the topic as well. So if you're watching this, it's going to go on a little bit, so if you want to pause it and make a drink, then feel free, guys, because I've got a lot to talk about, because I think it's important, and I think it's about time people start realising that stuff does change, and it is going to be for a reason. When Advanced Warfare come out, right, there's not much graphical differences, really, and I'll get some shit for that, but it's truth, between the next gen and the current gen. It was just, old gen you call it now, but whatever. They're all same out, they're all out at the same time, so it's all the same fucking gen, really. But the big difference is you got war quality. They tried to make it same. The fucking lag was disgusting. They fixed all that. But on 360 it was still a fucking issue. All the way across the span of it. Constantly. And the reason why is because they went wrong. Now I get where people are moaning about with Black Ops 3 and stuff, and it don't look as good as Black Ops 1, which you can actually get free if you download it off Marketplace with Black Ops 3, and it don't look as good as Black Ops 2, and it don't look as good on Modern Warfare. But all you're whinging about is the graphics, right? Now, if you look at it from a practical standpoint, right, a few years ago, and I don't know if all of you have played it, but it hit YouTube massively by storm, and big YouTubers really enjoyed it, and it was called Homefront. And a few of you, I know a few of you's played it because you've done walkthroughs and stuff, and you'll know exactly what I'm getting at now. Homefront, graphically, what a bag of shit compared to COD and stuff. But it worked, guys. It was fun. There were every shot you took hit. Everything was enjoyable and everything worked. And this is why Battlefield's in the background. Yeah, alright, it's graphical, it's different. I mean, at the end of the day, when you look at your guns, right, with no camo on, there's bugger all detail on the guns on Battlefield 4. Does it bother any of us? No, it don't. Did everyone moan about it, same as what they're doing about Black Ops 3? Yeah, they did. But it still plays just as good, guys. Every shot hits, more or less, unless you're in with some crappy lobbies, but that's everything to do with internet anyway, guys. But unless you've got camo on your guns, they look like shit. The rocks look like shit. The trees look like shit. But it's not all about graphics, guys. And this is what I'm getting at. The generation, our generation now, or the new generation, it's just graphical things. They're wanting next gen purely for graphics. And that's it. As a content uploader, the reason why I'm moving to next gen is because there's so many benefits separate to all this topic, which I'll probably do another video on later on if you want. You have to let me know. But for now, when we're talking about Black Ops and it's getting so much slate, and there's people putting up good quality videos, right, and they're getting 10, 20, 30 dislikes on them, purely because it's on 360. Which to me, that's just a retarded response to do. It's not very good. I mean, why dislike someone because someone's uploading on a console they enjoy, or if they can't afford to get next gen yet? It don't make any sense to me, guys. The game it looks fun to play. I can't see a problem. The people that are uploading it on 360 are telling you how much fun it is to play. They are doing an update to. I think they're wanting to rectify some stuff because it's just been so shat on basically by the community. But at the end of the day, it's still Call of Duty, it's still Black Ops. You're missing a few of your camos, you can't do your shop editor thing. And they're saying there might not be download content and stuff, and everyone's raised about that. But what you got to remember is 360 is coming to the end of its lifespan anyway. So while everyone's retardedly kicking off saying, oh, we've been ripped off and with this, that and other, I don't see how you have when you're all fully aware that it's coming to an end anyways, 360. It's just how it goes. But you look at Battlefield 4 yet again, they're still updating everything how they do on next gen. We've still just got a community map, just like next gen did. Everyone plays it, everyone enjoys it. I really don't see all this fuss just purely and simply because of graphics. When you're running round, right, you're not going to stop, right, in between getting a clutch and look at a tree and think, why ain't that tree fucking browner? Or what the fuck's up with that leaf? Or look at that van, it looks like a bag of shit. Because you're playing a game, you're playing a multiplayer game that is judged on seconds to react, and you've got knobheads doing videos 24/7, walking up to fucking trees, moaning about colour at fucking bark in detail, and you've got people looking at that, look at the state of that van, it looks like a right bag of shit. The only time you notice a van on fucking Call of Duty, right, is when there's some arsehole squat right corner with a fucking noob chew, and they blow you up with fucker. That's the only time you notice a van. It's just, I mean, it might turn into a bit of a rant this, but you've got to realise just how retarded all this shit sounds when people's moaning constantly, because at the end of the day, it's not all about graphics, and the one game that proved that 100% were Homefront. The campaign were good, it was amazing what Homefront campaign, it showed you very gritty, realistic consequences to war, but the multiplayer were amazing. Everything was great, the pings were fine, everyone, whatever playstyle they wanted to do, could do that game, it was all balanced out fine, and everything, guys, and it were massive and everyone enjoyed it, but the graphics were shit. But after an hour or so of playing it, everyone forgot about graphics and it just took over. To be honest with you guys, when that came out, that will probably, look at these idiots, morons, but when that came out, that was probably one of the only ones, to be honest with you, on that kind of genre, that was possibly a COD beater. And everyone said that it was a COD beater, and then servers went. Now, to me personally, servers went because people stopped playing it because it was purely a graphical problem. Which, this was retarded. If you've got current gen, right, and you're not a content uploader, or even if you are a content uploader, don't feel the need that you have to go get your next gen just because of graphical changes. And for those watching content, and if it's not on next gen consoles, why dislike it? Because to me that's not very nice, because the person's done time and effort to make that video. They're just as happy and just as giddy to be playing Black Ops 3 as what person is on next gen. So I think it's just, I think a lot of community just needs to like wake up, give their heads a bit of a shake, and just understand that things are going to be different. And if it has to, I mean, it's took a landslide drop graphically, right? But no one has moaned about the playability of it on 360 or PS3. Now it looks a bit neater on PS3 from what I've seen, so, but that's generally the case anyway. But no one said, well, it's a bag of shit and it's unplayable. Everyone said it's, once you get over graphics, it's a really, really good, enjoyable game. And you've got to look at it from that point of view as well, because yeah, when it first came out, servers are fucked, and all these things that they're moaning about, with servers and things, that's going to be kicking next gen's arse just as much as it is current gen. And it's Call of Duty, and it's only just come out. And let's face it, guys, Call of Duty is absolute famous for being a complete fucking set of shit for when it first comes out. I mean, they did a beta at the end of the day, for God's sake, and the servers were still wank. No one could connect, no one could get games and stuff like that. So you've got to look at it that Call of Duty is Call of Duty, it is what it is, and that's how they're going to do it. Because once they've got the money, they don't really care. That's just my opinion, but I just think everyone should just, you know, back off a little bit, give people with 360 a chance to upload and just enjoy games, stop throwing shit out of them. I hope you get where I'm coming from with commentary. I want your opinions as well, guys. Drop them down. Don't have a fucking argument in comments, because I'm not here for that and I don't like that. My community don't really argue, which is very nice, unless you're watching my GTA videos and, you know, they argue like shit on them. That's why I just leave them alone. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. Let me know what you think, guys. And stop worrying about just graphics all the time, because if that's all you're going to worry about, we're going to end up with a generation where there's a complete set of complete shite games that are shiny. Is that what everyone wants? It's not what I want, guys. So I'll see you next video. Ta-ra for now.